Hey, this is John Davis at Try Backyard Farming, and today I want to show you a cool tip to make these tiny greenhouses or cold frames. These are just windows that I got on Craigslist free. So you'll see people throwing them out. So I just attached them together with some regular cheap hinges, and then I did the same thing over here to these, and then I just installed eye hooks, and so I'm laying down some. I'm going to set this in the yard, but you could put it on the patio or whatever. So I'm going to lay down some plastic, because when the sun goes through here, the grass will just get 6 feet high overnight. So anyway, I did this so that it wasn't heavy. That's why I have it in 2 parts, and then put it where you want it, get it together, and then you just fasten the eye hooks. Go. Maybe. Okay. Here's one. Actually, the other one's looks like it fell off. It doesn't really matter. It's just as long as it doesn't fall over. Okay, and then what I would do is get another window, which I have 20 of these in my basement. Let's get another window or 2 and set it on top. And that's your mini cold frame. And then, you can, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set seeds in here, and I'll show you that in a second. So this is a flat of seeds I've started. This is a 288 cell plug tray. We have articles on how to make your own seed started soil, which this is our soil. There are also links where you can get these little cell plug trays. They're so cool. I mean, 288 plants are right here if they'll come up. And then I started them inside, but now I'm just going to put them right down here. So I think I can get 3 of them in there, and so 288 times 3, that many plants in this tiny greenhouse. Now imagine if I have 8 of these. That's all for now. If you like these videos, please subscribe and hit like. And as always, check out our website, trybackyardfarming.com. Okay, one more thing. When I was setting this up, I realized I can only get 2 of my 288 cell plug trays in there. And the cool thing about these windows, that I brought them all out, is that, with just some eye hooks on each piece, hook and eye, whatever you want to call it, on each piece, you could configure these guys any way you want. You could go 3 deep, 1 over, 3 back, 1, or you could go, even bigger, or you could make little mini ones. I may just take that huge piece of glass there and put these under it. But the idea is, you could paint these, whatever. But the idea is that things should be simple. You don't need a 120-step process to configure a just temporary greenhouse. Now, if you wanted to, you could probably build something really awesome out of windows. In fact, I've seen on YouTube where people build permanent greenhouses out of free windows. But I usually just want something in the early spring that I'm going to set up for a couple weeks and then take back down. So be creative, and when you go to garage sales and surf Craigslist free, always pick up windows. This is Jonathan Davis at Try Backyard Farming. Have a good day. Okay, so for example, I think I'm going to go with this setup right now. It's going to totally work for what I want to do. And like I said, it's just temporary, and my backyard's pretty secluded, so I don't really care if it looks junky. Okay, but just to give you another idea, now, this is not aesthetically pleasing, but it serves to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. You could use these windows in a more creative way than this, probably, to cover up raised beds for a while until it gets a little warmer. I mean, that's all a cold frame is. So throw some lettuce seeds in here and see what happens. You could also cover it with plastic. But I don't know, I kind of like these old rustic windows.